What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review, here to get caught up on Titans. So, Titans Season 2. So, I haven't done a review on Titans since episode 7. So, we're going to talk about kind of overall episodes 8, 9, 10, 11. Episodes 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm going to kind of do it by character. And I kind of haven't done any reviews. Honestly, I've been kind of processing what I feel about Titans. The first part of the season I loved. If you remember, I did an episode called Connor that I was gushing over. I was gushing over it. I haven't loved it since. Honestly, I have not loved Titans since. So ever since that episode where we did Connor, we haven't seen much of Connor. We did have an episode where Gar took him out and he ended up almost killing some police officers. Other than that, we haven't seen a whole lot of Connor, and I want to see more of him. I want him to develop and become one of the main members of the Titans. I'm a huge Connor fan, and they've kind of taken a left turn with the character, and then they've kind of just forgotten about him. So, yeah, I love Connor, and I want to see more. And I want to see more of him being a hero, not being a accidental villain. So there's that. Starfire. I could not be more disinterested in Starfire's storyline this season. Literally, there's nothing that they can do at this point to make me less interested in Starfire's storyline. That's where I'm at. I'm completely uninterested. I think it's been a boring storyline. I think that it's here's the problem, is that it's kind of too big for its britches, right? They're not going to go off-world in this show. At least I don't think they're going to. So what are they going to do? They're going to keep sending people back to Earth to, to try to get Starfire. It's not interesting to me. It's not interesting. I think the Titans are better when they're together. These last few episodes, they've all been apart. Now, it's when The Walking Dead does this, I get bored. I am interested in the characters interacting, not all off on their own stupid adventures. That was one of the weaknesses of Stranger Things season 3, was that they were all apart for most of the seasons. I don't know. So, Starfire, not interested in that storyline. Wonder Girl, she's very much a supporting character. Donna Troy, very much a supporting character. I'm okay with what they're doing there. Kind of the same with Raven. Raven, who was so integral to season 1, it's kind of taken a back seat in this season, and she's seen her screen time increase these last couple episodes, especially the last one, episode 11. And I'm liking that character. I think it's okay. Rose and Jason Todd. Jason Todd is one of my favorite characters in the comics. And for some reason, this boy who plays him just annoys me. I don't even think he's a bad actor. He just annoys me. I don't know why. But I don't like the relationship between Jason and Rose, and I don't like that she ended up being a mole for Deathstroke. I'm just not into, I don't know. I'm not into those two characters at all, especially together. I'm more into Rose separate, not being in a couple and as a part of the Titans, than I am with her being Rose and Jason as a part of the Titans. And that might just be because I don't like the Jason character. But, yeah. Let's talk about Deathstroke. Why would you take such a great villain? And by the way, they've done a great job with Deathstroke. He is great in this season. He looks great. He sounds great. The actor that portrays him is doing a great job. The action sequences have been great. He's menacing. He's scary. They've done such a good job making Deathstroke a good villain for the Titans. But he's disappeared. He popped up to threaten Dick. He's popped up at the end of this last episode. He's not doing anything. So And I understand that Deathstroke did tell Dick, "You can't bring the Titans back together. If you do, I will kill you all." I understand all that, but I want to see Deathstroke being more a part of this series, part of this season. And ever since him and Dick had their fight, when Jason ended up getting dropped off the roof, ever since that fight, Deathstroke's been barely around, and that's disappointing because I love the portrayal. I love this portrayal of Deathstroke. Let's see, who am I forgetting? Gar's been fine. Hawk and Dove. Oh, Hawk and Dove. So I'm digging that storyline. But Hawk and Dove were like the breakouts last season for me. So this season, I'm digging the storyline. I think that they're doing a great job. The actors are portraying them are doing a great job. But I think these characters are interesting because their relationship is one that you care about. You don't want to see them break up. You don't want to see Dawn leave and leave Hank behind. You care about these two characters. You want them to stay together, and you want them to work things out, and you want them to figure out what their future is going to look like, whether that's superheroing or not. And you care about Hawk and Dove, which is so funny because I didn't care at all about Hawk and Dove back when I was growing up reading comics. I thought these are dumb. Except for in Armageddon, right? Remember Armageddon 2001? I cared about them then. I don't know if it was a good way, but I cared about them then. So yeah, you know, we've got our main characters. Let's talk about Dick. I don't understand why. To me, Dick punching those police officers so he could get arrested is so out of Dick Grayson's character. So out of his character. I don't think that it's anything that Dick Grayson would do in the comics. I mean, I even read the Grayson storyline when he became a secret agent, James Bond. Grayson, the James Bond agent. Nothing that has happened in Dick Grayson's history, unless I'm missing something, makes me think that he's the type of person that would go up and punch police officers just so he could get arrested. But now we see where it's going. You know, he has his inspiration for Nightwing now. So it's obvious that that's where it's going. Doesn't mean that I'm interested in it. I'm interested in the transformation of Nightwing, but I'm not interested in this certain particular road that they're taking to get him to transform. I'm just not that interested in the storyline. I can't wait till he becomes Nightwing. It's going to be one of the defining moments of this season on whether or not they can stick the landing. I can't wait to see it. But overall, I'm just not into the prison road that they took to get him to become Nightwing. Bruce Wayne. Another problem that I had with Nightwing, or with Dick Grayson. I talked about this before on the episode titled Bruce Wayne. I hate it when characters talk to imaginary people and interact with imaginary people. I think it's stupid. Overall, I'm just not a fan of this version of Batman, though. This version of Bruce Wayne. You know? I just don't see Batman calling these four girls together in a diner and sitting there with his legs crossed and saying, "You guys got to get back together. Got to get the team back together." That's not Batman. And I understand that we're showing an older version of Batman here. That doesn't strike me as Batman. Now, there was a nice fight sequence between him and Dick where he did bring up his credentials a little bit, but he doesn't look like Batman. Don't like this version of Bruce Wayne. Don't like the fact that they're calling him Batman. There's just a lot that I don't like about this character. I'm glad that they're incorporating him. I'm glad that they're not like the CW, where Batman is gone. I don't know where he is. Nobody knows where he is. He's just gone. Or it's not the DCEU, where the new Birds of Prey movie where Batman is missing. We haven't seen him in years. Now Harley Quinn can be the hero. I'm glad it's not that. So I'm glad they're incorporating Batman and Bruce Wayne and making sure that they're part of the lore. Just wish that Batman would have been better. Overall, with Titan Season 2, I realize we've got a few episodes left, but kind of ever since that Connor episode, it's taken a steep drop off. And that's about the episode where they all went their separate ways. I want them to come back together, and I want the end of this season to be great. That's what I want. And it won't be great if they don't come back together. They have to come back together. I think they will. I think they'll come back together, and I think they're going to have a final face-off with Deathstroke. Maybe the last episode will be just before the final face-off is getting ready to happen, just like they did in season 1. I hope not. I hope that we've got resolution to the Deathstroke storyline here. But overall, I still like it. It's Titans, right? It's the DC universe. They haven't made anything bad yet. Titans is good. Doom Patrol was great. Swamp Thing was a little less good than Titans, but still good. They haven't made anything bad yet. So as far as I'm concerned, they're batting 1,000. As far as I'm concerned, they're batting 1,000. Let's just stick the landing on Titans Season 2 so we can make sure that that we stay that way. So overall, what have been your thoughts on Titans Season 2 so far? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your opinions on it. Maybe you think that they're doing great. Maybe you think that the storyline is great. Maybe you love Starfire's storyline. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But thank you so much for being here at the LQ Review, where we talk about all of the geeky, nerdy stuff we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Every single day